Hello Virgo, welcome back to the channel. This reading is starting at 1:11 p.m. I just have to point that out because I just noticed that. But anyways, it was supposed to be for May 24th to May 28th, 2021, or whenever you see the reading would be a good time for you. They are timeless, okay? I had to take a rest for a couple of days and well, now I'm back at it. Okay, so I did pre-shuffle some out of a few decks, and then I'll probably add more, because, you know, I like to put out 50 cards at a time for each sign. I'll just try not to let it run over 18 or 20 minutes, okay? So I'm going to dive in here. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. And I feel like that's exactly what it says. Some of you guys may be having some spiritual experiences, and like these aha moments and epiphanies. Yes. Maybe you guys have had spiritual experiences previously. 1:11 on the timer when I say that. You know, maybe it was last month, maybe it was a few months ago, maybe it was last year at some point, you know, during the outbreak of the coronavirus. Oracle, wait for important information. So there's important information coming to you regarding a situation. And I almost feel like some of you may need to sage or smudge your house or your areas, where you sleep. Your bed may need to be smudged. Wherever you do the majority of your thinking, I feel, or worrying. A lot of people, you know, it waits until it's bedtime to creep up on you, right? To think to all the stuff comes flooding back from the past and everything. Hold the space. So I do have to say I'm going to read the book meaning on this because it was actually at the bottom of the deck on all signs every time. Every time this card was on the bottom of the deck, but I never put it out, and it actually came out for you guys. So I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to get the book real quick. The message is, hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The extended message is, when the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. And also, this is learn from spiritual experiences. So going back to your faith and some of your beliefs maybe in a situation. Standing strong and holding your space. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Okay. Okay. I'm back. I did have to pause for a moment and go use my nasal spray and blow my damn nose. If your allergies are bothering you now and you don't have a sinus infection yet, I highly suggest you start trying to dry those bitches up before you come down with a sinus infection, okay? Because it's really bad right now. Also, I put my bracelets back on. These are my chakra beads. And then I remembered to advise you guys, it is a full moon tonight. There was a lunar eclipse this morning. Super moon, flower moon, blood moon. All three of them are in this full moon tonight. And if you have crystals, well, be careful because some of the crystals are not water soluble. They will dissolve in water. I say this because I put mine out last night and they had condensation all over them quickly because of the humidity. But if you have crystals, you might want to set them out tonight under the moonlight to charge, okay? And you just set them out there with the intention of them charging very well. 444 on the timer as I say that. And you can leave them out there for an hour or not even an hour. You know, any amount of time is good. And also you can make moon water. You can set water outside in a clear glass container and charge it with moonlight. You should look it up. It's really cool. And I need to do that myself, actually. Okay. Melting mask. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. So, learn from spiritual experiences and hold the space. I feel kind of like these two cards did this one in one almost. Holding your ground in the many roles you fill, but also, you know, allow your spirit self to come through, your higher self, not technically your spirit self, like your ghost self. We don't want that, right? But you wear a melting mask of several different roles, probably in the family, right? You feel many different roles in the family. And just staying firm in your ground and trying to bring that faith back up. Doesn't necessarily mean, I don't know what you are on the religious front, okay? So just take it where it resonates and leave the rest for the rest. Moving forward, the first step is taken within our stillness. And this could be meditation. Do you see the eagle's shadow down there below? Hawks, eagles, crows. Crows are pretty large wingspan, so any of these three birds. Owls could be a significance to you as well. This is coming out under wait for important information, so I feel like this is saying too that some of the answers are within you already, and you probably know this already. It's just digging deep and opening yourself up and holding the space for those spiritual experiences, because following your intuition comes from your third eye chakra, and following that intuition is a form of spiritual experience, in my opinion, is a form of following a spiritual experience. Always going with the gut instinct as well, but you've got the answers inside. Weeping wounds. You are not your wounds. Maybe still needing to heal from something that happened to your heart. Holding the space. It's coming out under holding the space. So this could be holding the space in your emotional state and not letting things completely consume you to where you're speaking or acting from an emotional state, from impulsivity, from anger from the past, from sadness, from despair, depression. I need a drink of water, sorry. Also, I gotta point out, if you're not a Virgo, that's fine. If the title of the video caught your eye, that's good. That means there's probably some sort of message in here for you. And also, it's for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? If you're not sure what's in your birth chart, you can Google it for free on Google. Distorted perceptions. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. That's kind of goes with what I was just saying about not letting your emotions overtake you and consume you, and coming from a potentially saying or acting during, you know, a temporary emotion, right? Because it distorts our perception. Our emotions distort our perceptions. When we don't know how to handle the emotions that arise in certain situations, and we don't know how to process them and release them. I hope you guys can understand me okay. I do apologize that my voice, it's trying to go. I sound really congested, but I feel fine. Now I feel fine. Forgiveness. Hurt blocks our light. Yeah, heart healing, definitely. This is the number. You have 2 number 7 cards here and 2 number 8s actually. And I'm gonna put this right here because I feel like that goes with that. You are not your wounds. You are not your emotions. You are not those situations that happened previously, no matter what you were conditioned to think about yourself, okay? The key to intimacy. Intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. And I feel like these are depicting self-love as well, holding your self-worth, holding the space for self-worth and self-love, self-acceptance, self-respect. I could go on here. Seems to be a key thing in the zodiac reads here lately. Big message on that. I feel like maybe you're seeing through your distorted perceptions. Maybe you're realizing what your distorted perceptions were on certain situations about yourself or about things that happened in the past. And maybe you're learning from that experience and you're moving forward. You're wanting to move forward. Spirit's saying hold that space. Hold that space of wanting to better and wanting to release and forgive and forget, right? A lot of these cards came out, so I'm curious to what they have. Don't doubt your worth. Self-love, self-care, self-respect. Don't doubt your worth. You are always enough. Always, always, always. And that could be a morning affirmation you could use for yourself. I am worthy. I am enough. I love myself. Something lovely will grow from it. It's happening to you, it's happening for you, not to you, okay? Take that sword and cut those negative cords that are attaching you to previous situations. 1111 on the timer when I say that. Lots of ones showing up today, so you might want to Google the spiritual meaning of the number 1. Slay them all. You are slaying them all right now. And she has a sword too. She's ready to go cut those bitches, right? Cut them, release them. And you can be your own knight. Another sword right there. So all this sword energy is telling me you've been really caught up in your own mind here lately too. All of this. You've been really caught up in your own mind about something. Let's go right there. That's a number 1 card. You've got 2 number 6s here, 2 number 7s, and 2 number 8s. So you also have the number synchronicity, 6, 7, and 8, okay? And you've got the 44 here. We don't break that down to the number 8. 22, 33, 44, and so on are number meanings all in themselves. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah, you may be going through a storm right now, but it's going to come to an end. It's just a cycle in your life of shedding old thinking patterns and ways of being and whatnot. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer as I say that. So I shuffled these earlier. These are the Moonology, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and see what comes out since we have a full moon today, okay? What do we have for Virgo? Moonology deck. Cards for Virgo, please. Please and thank you. Ooh. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon. You've got a win-win outcome in some situation, okay? Could be the situation we've been talking about. Again, put it where it resonates, okay? Scales of justice are on your side. Balancing also, I'm feeling maybe you're balancing spirituality, practicality. What else we got here for Virgo? That wanted to come out. So like 5 to 10 of these cards have come out for each zodiac sign also. And you might want to check out your sun, moon, or rising so you can watch what your moon and rising is as well to get the full picture of your read. On the bottom of the deck, you and your loved ones are safe. Stop worrying about them. They're protected and they are safe. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. You could start feeling this a little more so. If you haven't been going through any of this, you might start after today, but usually the full moon energies hit up to like a week before the full moon actually comes about, okay? But for everyone it is different too. Show the world the real you, being your true authentic self. Full moon and Aquarius. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. Speaking your truth, being your true authentic self. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, I said that earlier, right? Holding still, holding your space, being still. The first step is taken within our stillness. Meditation will bring answers. A new romantic cycle begins, and you've got the scales again here. This one was full moon in Libra, this is new moon in Libra, so balancing something out in the love department, the romance department as well. Maybe you're balancing spirituality with practicality in your romance. Communication is key though, communication with others, holding your space and standing your ground and being firm in your beliefs, but also being able to speak those beliefs, setting boundaries with people, being open and communicative. Whoa. Okay. I'll put this over here. Move you. Take a sip of water. I really hate that it doesn't focus after I move out of the way. Like, okay. Whatever cards. Or camera. What do we got for Virgo and Sacred Traveler deck? Any other cards for Virgo? Oh, no. Angel messages. Okay. Shuffle them a little bit. Oh, goodness. Alright. What do we got for Virgo? I think this came out for you last time, Virgo. So, a new romantic cycle begins. Key to intimacy, distorted perceptions, forgiveness, weeping wound, and being able to move forward in a specific situation and not doubting your worth. Something lovely will grow from this. I feel like they're all pertaining to maybe a potential romantic situation that you're involved in. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. 17:17 on the timer as I say that. This is already going into 17 minutes. So, anything else for Virgo in the angel messages? No. Wow. This one wants to come out and play. Virgo messages. What does Virgo need to know from this deck right now? Angel, spirits, and guides, please and thank you. It wanted to come out and then it just came out, so let's see what it says. Remain positive. No matter what you do, try to remain positive. Don't think or act impulsively, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, listening to your intuition. That's what I said earlier, isn't it? Alright, let's do advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Virgo. Playfulness, not taking stuff so near seriously. Asking for help, accepting help from others. Relaxing, being one in nature. Being outside in nature will help you. For some of you, maybe it is relaxing, being amongst the green grass and the green trees and the good green bushes. Anything else for Virgo? Okay. Opportunities coming. There is time to heal this and release it and mend it. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time to take action, okay? Opportunity. I'll just read you the back of it real quick. Release your ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. Time. Schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. Holding your space, taking time out for you. Silence. Rest your mind. Silence is good self-care. Creativity. Express your creativity. Delight in the mystery of your inner muse. Yes. Relaxation. Allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. I've been doing nothing for like 4 days, I think. I don't feel guilty about it. I know I needed the rest. I know I was healing and stuff. I wasn't just physically sick, but there were other things from my energetic field that I've been releasing. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. Not asking and accepting the help if someone offers it. Playfulness. Play with a child. Children are your greatest teachers. Letting that inner child out. Letting it play. Take a walk. Let the beauty of nature feed your soul. And action. Take action. The journey to find yourself. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. And there was another card in here about allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. So maybe being in nature, it feels like it's a spiritual act for you, and that's fine too. Being in nature might bring your true self, your higher self out, okay? So as usual, like and subscribe to the video, and if you feel inclined to do so, if it resonated, comment at the bottom if you'd like. Until next time, Virgo, love and light.